guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
Ultimate Finnish food tour. Must try 15 plus dishes in Finland. And this is a super long video, so we're going to split it in half and do like the first half today. It is like almost 40 minutes. So we'll do like the first half today and we'll finish off some other time.
I tell you what, I'm not being silly when I say this. This is a sincere question.
I don't know if you guys will watch it all
person
at
on
once.
earth who doesn't like the flavor of cinnamon? It really is one of the most
cinnamon?
delicious things
It looks like salt.
you can eat. And so it's
sugar.
on one
I
hand,
remember when the Japanese guy visited Sweden, he compared the Swedish cinnamon bun to Finnish, and it looked exactly the same. The Finnish one looked exactly the Swedish one was like a cinnamon, like swirl, and this one the Finnish was.
This
like
one is sweet.
No, Finnish.
This one is sweet.
No, cinnamon one, yeah, it's sweet.
Oh,
I think it's
last time it was.
I think it's sugar, like a grounded sugar.
and sort of surprising that Finnish people love cinnamon buns so much, because cinnamon is sort of tropical. But on the other hand, it kind of makes sense because cinnamon, at least for me, reminds me of Christmas, reminds me of cold weather, reminds me of a nice warm thing you have in the winter time, which is very much what's happening outside. It's been like cold and wet for like 3 days.
Yeah, I don't know if cinnamon is tropical like that. Maybe the origin is, but we have it in Lithuania too. Cinnamon is like probably the most common spice in desserts in Lithuania. Like for example, the anise star. I've never had it in Lithuania, but you guys use it because it is tropical, I assume too. You know.
And so every day, Ivana and I start with cinnamon bun and coffee. Finnish people also love good coffee, which is not so.
Yes, that was like my breakfast on Saturdays. I will go to the market and get like a bag of cinnamon. Like looks very similar to this cinnamon, like, but not coffee, milk.
I think a lot of places love coffee, but the cinnamon bun, just great. And they did not bring me a fork and knife, so I think I'm gonna go ahead like this.
Oh, you're gonna be fork and knife with that?
Guys, do you eat cinnamon like buns with forks and knives? No, I've never done.
I feel like the pastries would break even more, create a mess.
I mean, what analysis can I possibly provide? It's so good. All the white stuff on top is all sugar, so it's very sweet. But the cinnamon flavor is still fresh, and it's still sort of warm from the oven. I guess the Finnish name translates
that's
to.
what I like about traveling, especially when they have like a buffet, you get to try everything. Oh,
You know, I never like. I guess to me right now, before going into this video, and because we've seen a little bit of Finland, if you ask like, oh, what's like a Finnish food, I would say licorice, because I've seen like a lot of licorice. Aside from that, I don't really know like Finnish foods.
I don't know a Finnish brand.
Figure we have some in Lithuania, but like the Finnish
in
food.
the States.
Finnish food, I guess I would say a lot of fish, probably like salmon and all the stuff like that, but not like a particular dish. But the cinnamon bun would never come to mind. But now I guess because this is not the first time seeing it, so I think it really is like a traditional dish.
Slapped ears, which is a funny translation. Maybe it looks like maybe it looks like a flat ear or something. But it pairs so well with a latte. A warm cinnamon bun and a hot coffee with a baby crying in the background, which is a bit of foreshadowing for what's to come on our channel.
I gotta ask.
We're having baby soon. Go ahead.
Cinnabon. You know Cinnabon in the shop
Please
or this one?
don't disrespect this food in front of us by comparing to the cheapest, low quality fast food ever.
Yeah, this is way better than cinnamon. Way better.
This is really good.
What?
I've had cinnamon. I don't know.
I've never had like cinnamon brand either, but I've had what it's like. The cinnamon is all glazed. This is like there's no glaze on it. It's the actual food. The cinnamon, it tastes fine, but
this one doesn't have icing, like.
Exactly, yeah. Cinnamon is all icing. That all you taste, the sweetness comes from icing.
But how you know it doesn't taste good? You can't say things like that.
I know. For me, this tastes. I would take this any day of cinnamon. It's just so.
Just based on looks.
So reminiscent to me of what I grew up eating. It's so good. I don't put the one next to the other, so I won't even look at the cinnamon.
I would try both.
I wouldn't even try it. I would just eat all.
Really?
Honestly, I would eat all of these. I would leave you, man. You can have your cinnamon.
Exactly. It's so good.
It's just so good. It's like so good.
And Oreo
Like, it's similar to what I make, but I don't have the recipe down yet to make it how it's supposed to be. But the idea how I make it is what it should be. But this looks what it should be.
Amazing. Let me try.
Go ahead.
She hasn't even tried it yet, and he's eating it.
The bottom is kind of like the sugar is stuck on the bottom there.
It's like it leaked through the
Yeah.
onto the bottom of the pan in the oven.
Right.
It looks
It's really
crunchy
good.
and
I
soft
guarantee you
at the
like
same
it.
time.
Maybe the only difference is ours a little puffier. This kind of look a little flat.
I feel like they did it on purpose.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The style is a little different, but same thing.
Oh yeah.
Looks good.
And the bread is not too thick.
No.
It's different than the North American cinnamon bun.
Yeah.
I mean, still taste cinnamony. Still have that same taste, but different texture because of the bread.
And the pro move is when you got sugar and cinnamon stuck in your teeth, put a big mouthful of coffee in there, and it's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, this one is stuck on your teeth. Very good.
With the coffee right after, just great. Now, what's also interesting is Finnish people are very proud of and very common to eat blueberry pie. Which, I mean, could there be a better breakfast? Cinnamon bun, blueberry pie, and a couple of coffees.
I know. This is my favorite
I've never had a blueberry pie. It sounds so delicious.
breakfast.
This is
I've
what
had a fruit pie with blueberries on it, never like a blueberry pie.
we travel.
It's very good. It's not too sweet. But the pie itself, the crust is like... It's very flavorful as well. Look at the crust.
Oh yeah.
It's different than our regular pie. You know what I mean? The regular pie. It's very good. It's kind of like oatmeal-y, the crust is.
Okay. Is it graham cracker? No, more like oatmeal.
I don't know.
Tastes like oatmeal.
Taste it. And the blueberry, it's not very sweet. I think your cinnamon bun is like a sugar rush. This one is like a subtle, more like fresh.
Okay.
Fresh pie.
Okay.
Sour.
Fantastic.
And they like their berries here, especially blueberry and lingonberry.
And lingonberry.
Yeah.
So this is just
And we saw lingonberry in Sweden too a lot. Seems maybe it grows up there in the north.
the first
Have you
feed
tried
in what
it
could be.
before, this berry?
I have in mind that what the berry is, but I don't know if it's the same berry. I'm
Is
not
it-
sure because we have a lot of berries in Lithuania, so I feel like it's what I'm thinking of, but I'm not like 100% that's what it is.
Is it like cranberry?
No, cranberries are hard, I think, right? This one, what I'm thinking is like very mushy.
Be a very long food video here today. We've got some traditional food like Ivana said with lingonberry. I would be inclined to even check out a Hesburger. Highly recommended fast food, maybe a
We
McDonald's
have Hesburger in Lithuania. That's like our Burger King, basically.
equivalent or replacement. And so many foods to come in the Finnish food video. Let's keep eating. Keep going.
Yum.
It's a good
That's
breakfast.
another food to show.
Cinnamon coffee. How good.
But I think it's not gonna be like a one-day video, which I like, cause the people that do one-day videos is like they try like 3 foods and we full.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
That's honestly what
I think what's
happens
happening is
is that
this
you
flavor-
film it and then you just want to post it to share. Like, hey guys.
Let's overpower this flavor.
Happens to
The
us a
cinnamon
lot.
bun is
It gets
sweeter.
stuck in your teeth and it gets all cinnamon and sugar. This almost tastes like cinnamon and sugar now. With some blueberry in it.
Yeah.
It's good pie though.
Very, very good. Very
So
good.
the pro tip is eat your blueberry pie before your cinnamon.
Yeah, it's different too than North American pie because it's kind of dry. And in North America, I think the blueberry is kind of like runny and lots of syrup.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it wet, not dry.
You know, kind of like more like jam.
True.
But here it's more dry.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, very good. I like both.
It's good.
I have to try it sometime.
I think they had a buffet or something.
Alright, so check out this restaurant, everybody. It's got the feel of like a cabin in the snow, sort of. It's got some sort of rustic vibes and some things hanging on the wall, like an old lantern or something. And it is a buffet style, which at first is a little bit overwhelming because there's tons of sides. But for one, the waitress is very helpful. And for two, there's a sign on the wall that says, eat like a Finn.
Sauteed reindeer. Oh. Try it with mashed potatoes, lingonberry. Ooh.
With some explanation of how to do it. So I think I've prepared this properly. This
It does
is
look
mashed
like a
potatoes
nice
on the
plate.
bottom,
Like a professional did it for him.
Yeah.
which is very familiar.
Yeah.
Pickles,
Yeah.
which we know. This is
Pickles?
like lingonberry, which
is
I
cucumber?
don't even know.
It looks like cucumber more than pickles to me, but okay.
It is.
Looks
Lingonberry,
like, almost like cranberry.
like cranberry
But
jam,
smaller.
cranberry sauce, and then this is sauteed reindeer. Now,
Reindeer.
in Canada, we don't use the term reindeer. We call it caribou. But that's the exact same species, same animal. We only use the term reindeer when Santa Claus is involved. But once the reindeer goes wild, it becomes caribou. In any case, let's try it because this should be
I
very...
think, you know, what it is because they speak their own language, so they probably type it in the translator, it translates to reindeer, and they keep using that word, and eventually just becomes the word. But, you know, I think that's why.
I guess I'll do taters, reindeer, and lingonberry.
It looked like
They're
a
nervous because I don't know what to
Thanksgiving
expect.
dinner.
It looks really good. This whole meal.
I haven't tried this, but I don't know.
Haven't tried what?
Here.
Yeah, me neither, but
Here goes.
hell, does look
It
good.
looks like ground beef.
Yeah.
Very good. Sort of familiar, right? It looks kind of familiar. Mashed potatoes, meat, and
Yeah,
like,
it looks
kind of like
familiar.
Thanksgiving food.
Yeah.
Well,
Let me try.
what does reindeer taste like?
Let me try lingonberry first.
Okay.
Let me see what this lingonberry
It's so good. It's sweet. Like a very,
Like sweet and sour.
like a raspberries kind of.
Like
Now,
a
reindeer, I guess, would be less
Yum. Yum,
fatty
yum,
than
yum.
beef, right? Good flavor. Typically in Canada, if you eat deer or moose, it's hunted and it can be a little bit gamey, which means a little bit chewy. This is really nice. Juicy and delicious.
Ooh.
And it goes well with mashed taters and some sweet from the lingonberry. You kind of get starch and meat and sweet, which is nice.
Does it taste like beef? Or like pork? Or like
Kind of
chicken?
like, no, more like beef, but less fat.
Ah.
Not like pork or chicken.
Brooknir. I think like I've tried it. The name is very familiar. Not what I was thinking of, but
They have it in your country too?
yeah, they have it. Not what I was thinking of initially, but the name is familiar. I think I've tried it, but it's not a common berry. It's not what I was thinking. Yeah, it's... Oh. Okay.
It's good. This is good food, I think, especially if it's the winter.
Mm.
Hearty food for a long winter.
Nice. It's good.
For me, I like it. And it is buffet, so we got 2 or 3 more plates to go.
Yeah. This is your first time eating reindeer.
I think so.
Ah.
I've had deer in Canada. Also
Okay.
had moose. Same
Do
family.
all
I
taste
think they're kind
similar?
of similar, yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Finland also. Finland has moose running wild, which is one of the coolest animals ever.
True, true.
It's distinctly Canadian, or it makes you
Yeah.
think of Canada, but also they have it in Finland too, which is a pretty spectacular animal. I found out you got some interesting food there, so go ahead.
Yeah. Now, I got what is called formak. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Say again?
Formak.
Okay, could be.
Maybe wrong. Totally wrong.
We'll write it on the screen.
Anyway, it's like mush salted fish with meat mixed together. So it makes
Fish
kind of like this
and meat,
mushy
wow.
texture.
So interesting. I wonder what it is.
Wow,
I've never,
never had anything like that.
yeah, I've never even thought about anything like that. So interesting.
You know? Salted fish and meat.
I like salted
Let's
fish.
see.
Salted fish and meat.
Mm-hmm.
When you say meat, you mean
But with salted fish,
I
you
guess-
just have a lot of onions. A lot.
Beef or pork? Lamb.
Okay.
Oh, I think it says beef, lamb, and fish.
beef, lamb, and fish. This is like a
Yes.
surf and turf. This is like ocean meets
Yes.
meets the
surf and
farm.
turf.
Okay.
Except it's like mushy.
Something new.
Surf and turf, but with meat. So I don't know what you call that.
No, they do surf and turf, like with
Hunt,
steak.
run and
You know,
hunt. I don't know.
steak and lobster is surf and turf.
Yeah, but surf is like in the water. You surf.
Yes, and then turf is like the meat.
Oh, turf is for meat. I don't know that.
You
Okay.
just learned that?
Yeah.
That's too cute. So when you go to a restaurant, you see surf and turf, what do you think you're ordering?
I think it's just fish food, like assorted fish food. Like it's not
So
fish
what's
food,
the turf?
assorted food.
So what's the turf part?
I don't know. Put on the plate, on the turf. I don't know.
That's too cute.
Very good. Tastes like. You know that kind of canned meat that kind of like spam, but like with this kind of texture.
Canned tuna? No.
No.
Canned meat?
Yeah.
Spam.
Yes, but it's kind of like it's a bit mushy. Then
Like corned beef?
spam is like a block.
Maybe. I've never had corned beef, but it sounds maybe that's what it sounds like.
It does taste a little bit like spam too.
Okay,
It's like
spam is pretty cheap and gross. Is it good or is it not good?
it's good,
Okay.
very good. And I don't taste like fishy at all. Doesn't taste fishy, and you pair it with like this beet salad.
And you got mashed potatoes in the bottom.
To
too.
me, the consistency can be an issue because everything is soft. I need something to chew. I need something to
You know what's
chew.
interesting? For her being pregnant, she's pretty adventurous eater.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I don't know if
They had the baby though. It came
no,
out.
right, good,
It came
congratulations. Yeah, it's just no. I don't know if pregnant you would want to try like unknown foods like that. You know, I don't know.
I mean, as long as everything is cooked, you know.
I guess.
And mashed potato.
Okay, so it's meat, potato, and something bread.
Interesting.
Kind of similar to mine. Would you say I would like that fish thing or I wouldn't like it?
It tastes. I think you'll like it. It tastes like corned beef. That's why it's
Corned beef.
Corned beef.
Because of the texture like that.
Yes.
I never had
Corned beef, not spam. Corned
Okay,
beef.
but spam sounds so gross. I'm like, oh man, we paid €36 a plate for spam.
No. It tastes like corned beef.
Yeah.
Kind of like the texture is similar too.
Fair.
It was good, actually. I'm surprised. At first, when I heard of fish mixed with meat, it sounds a bit, funky.
Honestly,
Something
I
new.
wouldn't get it. I would first have to try it first
Yeah.
to see before I get.
Not
This.
something I would go to. I would get what the guy got because I would want to try the reindeer. But this one I wouldn't go. That wouldn't be my pick either.
Pretty good.
And then what's this other thing? Is that eggplant or what's that?
I haven't had
It's
my
a
ideal
cabbage.
color yet, so let's see.
Oh, really?
Really?
Oh, for me it was the first two places. The blueberry pie with the bun. Oh my
Oh
god.
no, that's first round. This is second round.
Did a cabbage with mushroom and rice, I guess.
No, the first plate the guy had, I would take that plate. That little
Very
bit.
good.
This almost
Now,
like
don't get wrong,
making.
everybody. The restaurant is more or less empty.
It almost looks like the cooked cabbage from Lithuania. That's what it kind of looks like. If you cut it and take the presentation away and kind of just mix it, that's what it looks like.
But it's because it's reservation only, and we got the reservation full. We're doing in between lunch and dinner so we can maximize the buffet filling.
Sorry, I'm just in love with this.
Okay, tell me more.
This cabbage, stuffed cabbage, is so good. There's no meat in it, it's just mushroom. But the taste.
Oh, there's no meat. Oh, I thought it was
So
meat in
good.
it.
Really? It looks like a bunch of mushy.
So I guess kind
So
of the
it's
cabbage
a
I was thinking
leaf
of,
of
just
cabbage stuffed with
instead
rice.
of
This is kind of
meat,
it's
it's
kind
kind
of
of mushrooms.
And the flavor, kind of like sweet, a bit salty, a bit sour. It's just a mixture of explosion in the mouth.
You are a cabbage lady though. I think your number one veggie is eggplant, but you're never too much of cabbage.
Yes.
You are a cabbage
I do
lady.
like stuffed cabbage. We've had normally the stuffed cabbage that I have had before in like other countries. It's like tomato based, but not this one. Really good. Tastes more mushroomy, but it's very good. Interesting food.
Okay, there you have it. So let's eat up our first place, and then we'll go for one more after. Okay, yes, go ahead. Don't
Try
be
your
Yeah, of
reindeer
course.
here. My first time eating reindeer.
I think you might like it. It's less fatty, but still dark meat. Goes good with the lindenberry. Lindenberry has a sweet punch in there.
It doesn't have like a very strong smell.
No, it's not gamey. It's not fragrant. It's just sort of nice,
Almost like beef.
but like
Almost like
leaner.
beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, very lean beef.
Ah,
But it's also soft. Maybe the way they cook it.
yeah.
Yeah. Pretty good.
We have it. Okay, let's keep eating. We got more plates to go, and then we can do some soup after too.
Yeah. Very good.
Okay, let's eat. All right, let's try this. To be clear, I don't really love beets. Should I do beets? Are the beets necessary?
No, just that.
I'm gonna skip the beet. Oh man.
He likes it.
Yeah.
He likes it.
Not really fishy, a little bit.
Yeah, no.
Pretty good. No, it's good.
You like it, no?
Oh, good.
Now he likes it.
I'll never judge a book by its cover.
This is
It's
I'm
good.
taking my plate right now.
Never judge a book by its cover. I saw it. I heard what it was. I thought I like it. But it's good. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
More shack.
4.
Last time, how many stars they give the breakfast?
3.
3.
No, 5. They get 5. They get 5 stars. No, they get the max. He really liked the bun. He gave the. He did. I don't think they rated the pie though.
And they got that cabbage.
I think maybe they only give stars to something they really like, you know. So if it's a 5, they give 5. They don't do like no 2s, 3s.
I think it's good, but here's better.
Oh, he likes our plate more than
The mixture of flavors and cabbage is so good. And now,
Good flavor.
I can't wait for what's next.
portion.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I would have told you, okay, get your own plate.
Yeah,
Too many things all at once.
you would do that.
It's a buffet, you don't gotta take mine.
Hey, it's me, your very dry skin. I'm uncomfortable and need extra.
So I have on my plate what is called the Karelian pie. So
We heard of that. I don't know in what setting. Maybe also in Finland, because we heard of Karelian pie.
I read online it's either rice or like mashed potato inside. Let's try it.
Almost looks like an English muffin, although not really.
This one is fresh. You know, curry? Not like English muffin. This one is rice.
Okay. So it's like a. Is the outside bread though? Kind of like bread on the outside.
The outside's kind of like, yeah, it's bread, but it's very thin. Do you see?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Almost
the
like-
inside is
almost-
mush.
It's almost like as thin as a pita.
Yeah.
Looks like potatoes in there, like potato pancakes almost.
Very thin. Very thin.
Like
And then
a very crunchy potato pancake, like crunchy on the outside, mushy on the inside, like cooked on high heat, something like
and
that.
it's mush. And it's more savory than sweet. I thought it was gonna be sweet, but it's savory.
Okay.
Good. Funny texture.
You don't seem to love it.
Because no, I like it. It's kind of like it tastes like eating porridge with bread. Try it.
Porridge and bread. Okay, something new.
You ever had porridge with bread?
Yeah. Not strong flavor. Bread. It's like rice porridge
But
inside bread.
no,
Yeah.
after
Like
reacting
Indonesian
to a
bubur
lot of
or
porridges, they
congee?
usually want to have cream of wheat.
Like rice porridge.
Yeah,
You can make it.
a little bit sweet, a little bit
Pretty
savory,
easy.
but more savory. I guess.
Super good.
Kind of good.
Yeah, it's good when it's fresh.
This could be a staple food. You just have it all the time.
Yeah.
Just like on the go even.
Right.
On a way,
Good.
I have had porridge with bread. I've done like, okay, cream of wheat, and then you get like a bread and put peanut butter on it, and you
That puts
eat
cream
it
of wheat. Oh, you eat.
together
Oh, okay.
with the peanut butter. Bread is so good.
Why don't you just put the peanut butter in the cream of wheat?
And then I also had rye bread. Now, rye bread is the most famous type of bread here in Finland. And I topped it with
looks like a
some
little
kind of like
sandwich, okay.
salad and smoked salmon and caviar.
She said that
Oh,
was
it's your
shrimp
favorite.
and mayonnaise salad.
It's your favorite. You will like
Shrimp
it.
and mayo, I believe. And then salmon and
Definitely something I would eat.
Oh,
I don't know what kind of caviar though.
looks like a blackberry on top.
I think this is also my first time eating caviar.
You don't have
you
one
are
like
fancy
that.
lady. Hey.
As I said, she's an adventurous eater for being
With the
pregnant.
salmon?
Yeah.
And the raw
I'm a little
eggs.
bit scared to try caviar.
Listen,
baby came out.
The baby came out. Okay.
Caviar is eggs of the fish, no? Okay. Okay.
Although
It's more so better safe than sorry type of
And
thing. I don't think it's like it would kill you. Just
think
not
it's gonna
advise it. But
produce you.
one time, it's
Seems like it. We eat a lot of
It's not
sushi
gonna-
restaurants, which kind of makes sense. They got salmon for days, so it kind of makes sense.
It's very good, to be honest with you. I'm not a fan of rye bread. For me,
Oh,
I guess let's wrap up here, maybe.
But I want to hear what she says about this. No?
So, cause I'm just.
How you want to do it?
I'm looking at segments because we should, you know.
Oh, and at the
At the
segment.
end of
Well, guys, we gotta stay tuned to see how this goes for her. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want us to do it all at once, honey, you guys gotta watch. As always, share as much kindness as possible.